Good morning, everybody. Susan here from Butler Family Farm. In walking out to feed my goats, the goat herd, and Jeannie this afternoon, and looking over at my goat herd and wondering how Joni was feeling because she had had triplets on a couple days ago and they were stillborn basically. This is the first time she's had triplets, and I wondered how her mentality was. You know, that's just a girl thing, I guess. But anyway, I was watching and went out and took care of the horse and the Fab Four, as well as and was coming back to take care of the rest of the herd for their afternoon dinner, lunch, supper, whatever you want to call it. And on the hay bale that they were all munching and crunching around, I saw Joni out there, and I saw a white spot, and I thought, what the heck blew into the yard? You know, not yard, but blew into the paddock. It looked pretty big, so I turned around and marched in there and went out to the hay bale, and there was a baby, a white and brown boar baby. I thought, holy cow, who had babies? I know who I'm watching for, but you know, I didn't expect it that soon. And so I glanced, and it was a little boy, and his little belly was full, and I thought, wow, Joni's, you know, he's nursing off of Joni. That's kind of odd. Hadn't had that happen before. And then I glanced over to my right, and there's this black and white little blob, and it was a little girl. And I thought, holy crap, who had these babies? So it was windy, it was cold. I bundled them up in my jacket. I learned from a cattle farmer that you know, you can do that, and I've done that. So I opened up my jacket and stuck them inside because I was like double layered. And as I was dashing, I knew they weren't Joni's, but as I was dashing out to the house, because the little girl was she was small and thin. She didn't really have anything in her belly like the little boy did. And I, you know, looked at butts as I walked by, because usually when they're born, not all the afterbirth is, you know, out of the mama, or there's you know, signs of something going on out the back end. And I discovered who the mother was. It was a yearling that we bought in 2021. Her mother's the bearded lady. And so anyway, I dashed back into the house and told Jerry, I said, get the towels ready, get the stuff. I've got 2 babies here. And he says, what? So we had twins to take care of. I'm not sure if they're going to go back out with the mother. She kind of was a little bit disinterested, but first time moms, you never know. So we started, you know, getting our stuff all together and you know, go from there and see and try and keep them alive. As I was coming back from the barn and paddock 4 of feeding Jeannie and the Fab Four, I was looking over at all the goats, and on my way out there I counted to see if everybody was accountable, because I've been watching 2 particular nannies to see where they've at, and I had found them both in the huts on different days. Anyway, so out by the bale that the goats have been eating on, I saw this white marking out there that didn't look right. So I went in there, and the nanny that just lost her 3.
You didn't say that to anybody yet.
Well, we had a nanny who lost her 3 because we weren't on top of things. Our fault. Anyway, she was out there and she was talking to me, and then she looked over her shoulder, and I'm thinking she can't possibly have had any more babies. Well, as I get out there, I see this little guy, and I thought, holy moly. And he's pretty well dried off when I got out there. But then I found her laying on a hay, and I thought, oh crap, we're going to lose another one. I picked him up, and she started squalling at me, so I shoved her inside my jacket, and then I snatched up this one, and Joni was talking to me. Joni is not the mother. Joni is looking for her babies that are not with us anymore. So I
was born yesterday.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
So I was dashing around on my way out, looking at the behinds of who I thought they were, and it was the mother that I found this morning in a hut. So she's a first-time mother. I brought both of these guys in because the little girl, which is who Jerry's working on, was wet and kind of cold.
She was just born wet and cold.
And cold, and so we're not taking any chances. I'm going to take them back outside, and Robert's working on a pin-up cage so that we can keep them together for about 2 days. And it may be that Joni, who lost her babies, will be a foster mother, which is perfectly fine with us. But Baby Watch paid off. I've been going out 4 times a day, every 4 hours ish. And
so Dapple, she's going to be cute.
Yeah, I watched out the window and checking to see where these 2 moms were that I was watching. And little Brownie was out eating hay and wandering around. So I didn't physically walk out at 2 o'clock. But I did go out at 4:30, and I'm glad I did it because I just would not. I just would not be able to handle another loss that could have been prevented by us paying attention.
No, he's not fighting with that.
We are trying to get some bellies warmed up before we take them back out to Mom and possibly the foster mom.
Okay, come on. Come on. That's it.
Jerry gave him some a booster paste to help out a little bit.
Come on.
He's got the longest ears when they're not brown.
Like that.
They're like these really long ears.
You trying to stand up, little boy?
Kind of hard to do on
the bed, huh?
Yeah. So.
Is he peeing?
Hello, sweetie pie.
Here, let me get some milk in you. Let me see if we get some milk in you. I can't get into it like I used to. I cannot sit on the bed like that. I can't sit on my knee. Come on.
That doesn't have the right taste to it, he says.
Okay.
We have these nipples that fit on the top of a soda bottle, and you're still able to give a little squeeze. So.
His belly's pretty full, so I'm going to give him, try to give him some of this paste. Yeah, you got some of it in you. Yeah.
Yep, you did.
Yuck. Yuck. Okay.
Oh, what a wet, dreary day. About 8:30, day after babies. We're still waiting on a couple mamas there. They all think I've got food for them. I don't. I'll come back out later. And good morning, ladies. Come back out in an hour or so and feed the herd. But I want to make sure my dog's out here running up and down. Be a muddy mess when I get back. I want to make sure that my mamas are able to eat. And I'm going to keep her. There she is. Good morning again. I was out here at 6:30 to check on babies, and they were doing fine. They were in the hut with their mom. But I want to make sure the moms have food. I don't want to have that. I don't want them fighting with the other girls to have. So I'm going to set this down for a minute because I have to get in here carefully. I brought the babies in the house to feed them a bottle, and I've got the dogs up on the bed with them. Lily has had a litter before, so she knows the motherly kind of instinct. Jewel has always wanted to be a mom, but we couldn't do it and never found the right daddy dog. And anyway, she's been spayed. So she's kind of like sniffing around too, her motherly kind of instincts. And then the Lily thinks that they're hers. So she, stay on the towel. Get back, Daisy. You've been fixed too. And anyway, I'm trying to keep dog. Don't be licking. He's gonna pee, you ding dong. Anyway, Jerry's fixing up a bottle so that we can feed him, then I'll take him back out. I'm not going to keep him in the house. They did well during the night. I was out there, like I said earlier, don't look, Daisy, 6:30, and they were fine. They're just hungry, and Mom wasn't accepting to the little boy. This one's a little boy. She kind of kicked him away, so I wasn't taking any chances, and we're going to feed him in here. Oh. So we've determined that they need to get warmed up a little bit more than what they were. They're eating better, and we're going to keep them in the house today to make sure they get some good nutrition in them. We've got a setup for them. So this box that I've been saving for shipping is going to be a warming bed for the two of them. We've got a blanket, a heating pad inside, and then the blanket on top. And it's on a low type setting, so we should be good. So there they are. Got them bundled up next to each other, and put up a gate here to keep the dogs from being a pain in the butt. They're just so curious. They just can't hardly stand themselves, and then they get in the way, huh, Daisy girl? So it's not the first time I've had goats in this bathroom. We had Benji one time, and in the very beginning we had 3 goats that we bottle fed that we had in our back bathroom, guest bathroom, and they actually did a little damage to the baseboard, but it's okay. We saved them. They're so cute. Be time to eat, let them out of the bathroom. They'd run down the hall to Jerry, just crying and crying. You know, where? Food, food, food. He did the feeding. So anyway, update later. The latest and greatest is Miss Joni, who I thought yesterday had cleaned up the little boy and gave him a full belly. Well, she's gonna foster mom him. We brought him back out today, and he picked right up on her. So we're pinning them up for the night. The little girl's gone back in the house, and her foster dad Jerry's gonna take care of her. And Joni's got food, she's got water, she's actually got 2, and number 55 is the mother of the twins. However, she has the attitude of, me pregnant? I'm not pregnant. That's not my baby. We tried to she didn't respond to their crying when we came out here. She kind of is a little bit, but not enough to where she's going to feed them. So we do not want to lose any more babies, and so we're going to take care of the little girl in the house, and Joni is being the foster mom. More to come. Postscript. Joni's out. Babies are looking for her. She's talking to them. I'll come out and check on him again. And see what's going on in another hour or so. I gotta go check bellies. Hey everybody, this is going to end up the video, and I'm saying that because I've got our foster mom, Joni, pinned up since yesterday evening. She kept the boy out here who nursed off of her yesterday afternoon. So we moved him in, and we kept the little girl in the house, and foster dad Jerry took care of her. I don't know if you can see her, but she is nursing off of Joni. Joni's accepted her and is taking care of her. And we'll just give their biological mom another chance when it's breeding time this year to have babies next year, and see how it goes. But I'm going to let Joni out for the afternoon. It's a wonderful day out here, and I'm sure she'll enjoy being out and about a little bit, and the kids need to strengthen up their legs and get some exercise. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very great success story in my mind. Joni, for some reason, lost her babies this year, but she's taken on the responsibility of somebody else, and she is a really good mom. She was last year when she had her twins, and she had one before that, the year before. She had one mid-year. We've had to raise one of hers for her, but she's come around. So anyway, I'm going to close this out. Thanks for watching. If you like videos like this, then consider subscribing to our channel. We'd love to have you in the family. Hit the like button and the notification bell so you know when you'll see us next on the YouTube channel.